everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I just wanted to go over the books that NotGrass, Our 50 States history course I guess includes some. If you buy the bundle, it includes these books. I just wanted to go over each one of them and kind of just like read the description and talk about it a little bit. I mean, I haven't read them yet, but I figured I'd make a video on like what each book is about so that you guys can prepare and just kind of have like an idea of what you guys are going to be reading. I thought that would be fun. So let's get started. So again, we're doing the NotGrass Our 50 States history curriculum. So this is the first book. Well, I'm not doing them in order, so I just like have them in a pile. And this is the first book that came up in the pile. So this is it's Rabbit Hill by Robert Lawson. And it says, I'm just going to read the back. It says the description for like what the story is about. It has been a while since folks lived in the big house. And an even longer time has passed since there had been a garden at the house. All the animals of the hill are very excited about the new folks moving in, and they wonder how things are going to change. Will they bring dogs and traps, or will they be planting folks who'll care for the land and grow rich crops? It's only a matter of time before the animals of the hill find out just who is moving in, and they may be a little bit surprised when they do. This book is the winner of the Newbery Medal. So just, this is not even about like any of these books, but I just wanted to mention, what I have decided to do for this, curriculum is I'm actually going to be reading these books. I'm not going to have my fourth grader read it. I'm going to read it because I'm going to have a first grader next school year as well. And I'm doing this history curriculum with both of them at the same time. So after we do, the lesson, either right after, maybe even before in the morning for morning time, or for bedtime, just depending on our day, I'm going to read a chapter of the, each book that not each book, but if we're on this book, I'm going to read a chapter, and I'm reading the book. So I just wanted to say that. I don't know. Some people do it differently. They'll have their child read a chapter, or whatever. You can do it any way you want, obviously. I just wanted to mention like how I'm doing it. So that's what this book is about. It sounds kind of cool. It sounds fun. It's nice and like short. It's not too long. So yeah. The next book is, this one's even thinner. This one is a children's thrift classic. It's called The Adventures of Patty the Beaver. And it's actually an easy to read type. So if you wanted your child to read it, you could for any of these. But again, I'm going to be reading them. So this one's by Thornton W. Burgess. I don't know if I'm pronouncing the names right or wrong. But this one is about, it says, as this delightful story opens up, something strange is going on. The waters of the Laughing Brook and Smiling Pool have become a mere trickle, causing alarm among the creatures of the Green Forest. It seems Jerry Muskrat's cousin, Patty the Beaver, has come south to make himself a new home. That means he had to stop the waters that flowed in the Laughing Brook and Smiling Pool to make a fine new pond for himself and a comfortable home for sticks and mud. But what will happen to the waterways in the Green Forest? Young readers will find out in this charming tale of woodland adventure as a gentle, good-natured beaver wins over scolding Sammy Jay, and the two work together to outsmart Old Man Coyote. This timeless story, with original illustrations by Harrison Caddy, not only entertains young readers and listeners, it also imparts valuable lessons about friendship, trust, respect for the environment. So yeah, there's like little illustrations there, which is cute. There you go. My son will probably want to read a chapter every now and then. So it'll be like me and him reading it. Mostly me probably, but yeah, just because I like to read to my kids, and these are just great books for me to read to them like before bed. So Excuse that. My daughter put a bunch of sticky notes all over the house. So there's one of them I forgot to take down. Okay, the next one is The Trumpet Swan. This one is by Fred Marcelino. And it says it's celebrating 50 years. So it's been around for a while. This one is about, like the rest of his family, Lois is a trumpeter swan. But unlike his 4 brothers and sisters, Lois can't trumpet joyfully. In fact, he can't even make a sound. And since he can't trumpet his love, the beautiful swan, Serena, pays absolutely no attention to him. Lois tries everything he can think of to win Serena's affection. He even goes to school to learn to read and write, but nothing seems to work. Then his father steals him a real brass trumpet. Is a musical instrument the key to winning Lois his love? Or maybe it's Lewis. Sorry. That's what that's about. Sounds really cute. The next one is Soft Rain, A Story of Cherokee Trail of Tears by Cornelia Cornelissen. This one. Soft Rain is 9 years old when her life changes. Without warning, white soldiers arrive at her house. They command Soft Rain and her mother to go with them, taking only the possessions they can instantly pack and carry. They are forced to leave behind Soft Rain's blind grandmother, her father and brother, and even her puppy. No one will answer Soft Rain's questions. Where are they going? What will become of her family? It is 1838, the year of the enforced relocation of the Cherokee people from their southern homes to the unknown West. The long and dangerous journey there across rivers and over mountains, through rain and snow, is an unwelcome adventure for Soft Rain and her people. Soft Rain's inspiring story of strength and hope is a testament to all those who live through the Trail of Tears. This one is by Jean Fritz. It's called The Cabin Faced West. Winner of a Newbery Honor and the Laura Ingalls Wilder Medal. This one will be about, sorry, I keep moving the camera. I'm actually holding it just because I have nowhere to put it here. So let me just put it. Okay, so this one is about a new life in the Western wilderness. Anne Hamilton is so lonely. Her family has moved to the western frontier of Pennsylvania, and there are no friends to be found for miles around. Her family has to work hard in the garden and in the fields, and there's never time for a party. Anne wishes she could move back to her old home in Gettysburg, until one day the Hamiltons receive a surprise visit from a very important guest. And Anne realizes there's nowhere she'd rather be than in the West. 2 more. So this one is The Story of George Washington Carver. And it's by Scholastic Biography by Eva Moore, written by Eva Moore. Let's see. George Washington Carver was born a slave. He grew up to become a world-famous scientist. He discovered how to make the soil better for cotton crops in the South, where he was born, by planting peanuts and sweet potatoes. Then he invented hundreds of new ways to use those same peanuts and sweet potatoes. His work was so important that George Washington Carver was honored by the President of the United States, and he was loved and admired not only by other scientists, but by all who knew him. So that's kind of cool that they're going to learn about, somebody in history. And then the last book is Philip of Texas by James Otis. And this one is about Philip is 12 years old when his family leaves their Mississippi plantation to establish a ranch in the new Republic of Texas. Though dangers abound, Philip works hard to grow his flock of 12 sheep in this vast new land. And so all of these books, you can actually get them fairly cheap on thriftbooks.com. You could also obviously get them on the NotGrass website. Amazon, you can get them on, there's Facebook groups for NotGrass, our 50 states curriculum, where people will sell, bundles for cheap, a lot cheaper than like the website, obviously. So yeah. I just bought these brand new because I had a grant that was offered to me, so I was able to just buy the whole bundle, and it included all of these books. But I did look and see if they were on thriftbooks.com, and all of them were on there, and they were really cheap. They were like under $5, I believe. And I was able to find all of them. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.